It's a blessed evening to everyone, every champion, and every intercessor. Welcome to Live with Chatufa. I'm so excited once again that we continue to meet on our platforms as we discuss issues that are concerning to the freedom of the Zimbabwean people. We are very, very happy with the developments that are happening right now as we are watching from the terraces, of course, and of course, standing in our prayers to make sure that what the Lord has promised for us, for the Zimbabwean people in this season, shall indeed come to pass. A lot of pressure really is happening right around Sadc. And Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF continue to be in sixes and sevens. And it seems their battles are far from over as we speak right now, because more and more we are seeing that situation is escalating, is becoming worse by every coming day. And I don't know whether they are going to ever have time to rest as we speak. Looking into Mozambique, the battle rages on in Mozambican streets as Mnangagwa Sadc meeting approaches. Right. We are yet, of course, to hear what it is that the SADC summit is going to be talking about, especially considering Mnangagwa being the causing agent of all these things that we are seeing happening in these countries, especially the liberation parties losing ground. It is all because of the interference of ZANU-PF, which I have seen, of course, quite a lot of Varakashi, Nick Mangwana, George Charampa, and the other Varakashis coming out and with so much rage, and they were dismissing this idea of ZANU-PF interference into other political business of other countries. Like they are so innocent, like they are amazed where it is coming from. It's so surprising. While we have videos of Patrick Chinamasa there at a BDP political rally chanting slogans. We saw Wanampofu also in South Africa at ANC rallies chanting slogans. We saw, of course, Zimbabweans voting also and producing the evidence of cards, of identity cards of Mozambique. And they want to pretend as if they are surprised about it. They are even wondering where it is coming from, and wanting to say there are some channels, some newspapers, and some journalists, and some channels of social media that are propagating this lie that we have interfered. We have not interfered in any country. And it's so shameful for such mature men to be coming out to blatantly lie before the whole world, while there is so much overwhelming evidence of what is happening on the ground. But that is not going to change anything anyway. The battle in Mozambique is still on. Mozambicans are still committed to fighting and making sure that their freedom comes. And like we have always been saying every day, that from the look of things, we are looking at a situation where we are likely going to see Mozambicans coming out victorious in this battle. Frelimo is not going to take this any longer. They are very, very soon going to give in. And that is our prayer, and that is what we are believing that should happen in Mozambique. Quite a lot is still happening there, running battles all over the streets. I was so I'm amazed by one video that I watched, and I said, wow, what is this? Where the police wanted to be funny, and then the people showed them that no, we mean business here. We are not joking, and they ended up running for their lives. So some of these videos are what is Right, quite a lot really is happening in Mozambique. And let me just show you the video of the police who had to run for their lives after they tried to boast around before the people, and the people showed them that we are not joking. This is serious business, and they had to flee for their lives. Imagine police with guns will had to flee for their lives because the pressure is mounting. So these are some of the things that are happening in Mozambique. The war is still on. We are watching to see whether their leaders and their demands, since they've been demanding that they wanted to be invited for the SADC summit, for them to also have a roundtable discussion with Frelimo leaders. But of course, knowing SADC as we do, it's not yet really evolved to the level that we may want. As long as we still have the Mnangagwas looking like they're still in charge, we still have a big problem. But let's watch and see whether they are going to succumb to the pressure. Because even if they would decide to ignore the demands of the Mozambican people, the war is going to still go on. Mnangagwa and the SADC bloc will have to do something about it, because now there are true problems in Mozambique. There's the war in areas like Cabo Delgado, and now there's these other running battles now that are happening in the streets. So it becomes so overwhelming, right, for Frelimo. It's becoming too much. They don't even know which side now to concentrate on. And a report also that we got is that some of the government soldiers that have been deployed in areas like Cabo Delgado are beginning to surrender and leave and moving out of their positions because of starvation. They are not being given enough food. Can you see now what these liberation parties do? They are just concentrating on just winning for the sake of winning, but they are failing just to feed their soldiers. A whole government that fails to feed its soldiers. Just imagine. So when Mozambicans are saying enough is enough, they are justified to say that, because we definitely need governments that are much more serious, that are a bit more serious than what we are seeing, especially with these liberation parties. So this is the battle and this is the fight. Let's say to Mozambican people, a luta continua until freedom is certain. We are with you. We are standing with you in prayer, and we know that victory is coming your way. Indeed, your victory is our victory also as the Zimbabwean people. So this is what it is, family. Just giving you updates of what is happening. Thank you so much for joining me on this show. Let us meet in the upcoming show. Remain blessed and shalom.